wanted to ask about some of the stuff you've done outside of Toto, especially this album here,
Yeah.
Thriller. Um, it's kind of funny because the last episode that I did was with a group called the Hot City Horns, and they are Paul McCartney's horn section.
Oh, great. Oh, they're fabulous.
And the record I had them guess when they were on was Thriller. So it's kind of cool how we were just talking about it, and now we've got someone that played
Yeah.
on the album.
Yeah.
Um, so was like, of all the songs you worked on that record, was Human Nature the one that you spent the most time on?
I think so. I was just funny you should mention this. I was just talking to Steve Porcaro yesterday about human nature and how we went about doing it. And yeah, that was the band putting on overdubs one at a time. And we kind of made a demo of it. So we kind of knew going in what we needed to do. And Steve Lukather added this great R&B guitarist. Jeff added his drums. And I played bass and played the synths on it.
Oh.
And Steve Porcaro did as well. And it was a very special song on the Michael Jackson album. He sang it great. And it's another timeless piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that is my favorite Michael Jackson song. Like, it just, every time I hear it, I sort of like just drift off and think about life and stuff
That's
like
great.
that.
That's fabulous.
Yeah. And I also read, though, that you worked on The Girl Is Mine, which is the duet with Michael and Paul McCartney.
I did indeed.
So what did you add to that song?
Well, Quincy asked me to help arrange its song, which means when you get into a room, there's not a lot of notes written. The arrangement's not written out. It just has chord symbols like G to C to F. And it's up to ours to make it fit in the genre that they're doing, which is kind of like it was kind of a mid-tempo, soft R&B kind of song. So that was the groove that we laid down for it. And it was so great because Paul was there, Linda McCartney was there, George Martin and Jeffrey Emmerich were there, and Quincy Jones and Bruce Swedien were there. So we had the best of the best were in that room. And it was great meeting Paul McCartney and listening to him and Michael sing live while we're playing, So that was a real pinch me moment, and some rarefied air.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, if you were there while they were singing or if you sort of did that separately, but that's cool that you were there while they were working together.
They were singing live for us. I think they redid their vocals, but they did sing it live, the duet, while we were there.
That's awesome. Wow. And you did a lot of sessions with Michael over the years. So I think you have a rare insight that not many people have, in the fact that you got to spend time with him sort of in more quieter scenarios. Cause I think like Elvis, the Beatles, and Michael are probably like the only people that have reached like that stupid level of fame where it's just like craziness wherever they show up. So yeah, what was it like to work with Michael and spend time with him?
It's funny that you should mention that. The first time I got to meet Michael, I went into a room and we were working on Billie Jean. Now, the part I played didn't end up on the record, but I did work on it with him. And he was a perfectionist. And he was, first of all, he's very kind, very sweetheart, and very open-minded to anything you want to do. But he is very much a perfectionist, and so am I. So we got along on that level. I told him, I said, don't let anything slide on my parts when I'm playing this stuff here, because I want to get them perfect. So he appreciated that I took pride in my work like he did, and we started getting on with our laughing a lot and playing a lot of music.